Greetings, YouTube. This is Lord Terrafreeze. I am proud to come back to you after about 4 weeks. I do apologize for that. I left on vacation, didn't tell anybody on YouTube. Told a few of my friends, told a few of the guys that I hang out with on Minecraft that I was going on vacation, but I didn't really tell anybody else. I was gone for 3 weeks, and the last few weeks I've been trying to get everything back in order from when I did go, because bills and other things don't take care of themselves. You know what I mean? So I have a special treat for you today as a coming back gift. We are doing Unturned. As you can see, it was created by Nelson Sexton. From what I hear, he's a 16-year-old kid with tons of talent. This game looks to be pretty solid. Has a lot of potential. I mean, a lot of potential. I've been playing single player, and as you can see, I've killed almost 1,000 zombies. I've killed 2 players all by my lonesome on multiplayer. You can see how many items I've taken from not only from the players, but from the worlds themselves. And I have mined resources. Now that's trees and rocks and other materials that can be used to craft bases and things like that. So what I've done right now is I have multiple characters. I'm playing on the more accomplished character right now, and that's what all this is about. You can see, you know, all my good skills right here. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to check out my single player world, and if you guys like this, we'll jump onto a server on a future episode, and we will be more than happy to air more episodes for this. Returning next week, though, we have TPPI and Agrarian Skies coming back. Now, I've had some issues with my recording device. It hasn't been recording properly, so I've worked out the bugs there. I've recorded this particular episode about 4 times already. So we're going to try this one more time, and hopefully this episode airs to the general public. I'm thinking it will, and I'm hoping that we do a good job. So without any further ado, let's get started. We're going to go to single player. Oh, actually, first let me show you this. This is character creation screen. Alright, you can see I have a guy. He's here. He's naked. He has nothing. You can create his hair. It gives you multiple styles. All this is gold. I haven't upgraded to gold yet. I plan to next week. But all this is gold stuff. And it's $5. But I haven't seen a payday, as I said, in almost 4 weeks because I've been on vacation. I've been using my vacation money that I saved to be, you know, to go on vacation. You know, so here we go. You know, I'm back and I have to build up money again, you know, to do things like buy this game. And I realize it's only $5, but still, that's $5 more than I don't have at the moment in my savings and in my regular account. So, but if you look, these are all viable styles. And then with the gold, you get extra little faces, extra little emotes. You could change the color of your character, red, green. Now, I thought about doing black, but then I looked at the thing and it doesn't quite look quite right, so, you know, I decided to stay with default skin textured color, you know, whatnot. And I like a happy face. I want my guy happy murdering zombies. I don't want him angry, you know, like, so I figured we'd go with a happy face. You know, maybe we could go with that happy face. How's that? It's a little bit more blocky. It fits the face a little bit better. And I don't have a group. I'm not, you know, with any groups or anything right now. You could choose your hand whether you're right-handed or left-handed. And what that does is whenever you're clicking, it just makes it so that way whenever you click on something, you're either using your right or your left. I'm right-handed, so I want to make sure that my guy says right-handed. So it's a very versatile game. This guy Nelson thought of a lot of stuff for a lot of different people. He wanted it to be as versatile as possible. So let's jump into the game and kick the tires. I already have, but this is going to be a first-time thrill ride for you guys. So we can go to the tutorial, which I'll do that later for you guys if you want to see what it's all about. If you want to learn on a more personal level, things that I don't explain, or things that, you know, you're like, okay, well, how's this done, or how's that done, or how's this done? I could go back to the tutorial and I'll play through the tutorial for you guys, and we'll do that. But right now we're going to jump into single player, and right now this is the only map available for me because I don't have the gold. And I put it on easy because right now it's the best setting for me to show this off. And this is a video. Let's face it. You wanna see all the little things that's going on. So I want to show you all the little things that's going on. So easy would be the best thing, and as you can see, it's for new players. If I were to do that, I could gain a lot more experience. I really could. And the game overall isn't too terribly difficult, and you'll see what I'm... Sorry about that. We were cut off because my computer had a issue. Alright, so you'll see what I mean here in just a second. And by the way, what you just saw pop out down there in the corner was my computer taking a picture, because it was the same button I use for record also takes in-game shots, in-game snapshots. So yeah. Alright, we're on an island, and over there is the air base, and I have a car parked over there. It's all fueled up and ready to go for this episode. I have the beginnings of a base right down here. I've set it up for us, set it up to go. I have a little crate down here. I haven't, and as you can see, I have barbed wire ready to take on zombies and stuff. So we're good to go. I have a little bit of food planted. Matter of fact, we can harvest that. And what we'll do is, beans that we're doing this, just right here down at the bottom, you have the slot for your character to put on clothes and armor and backpacks and stuff like that. You start out with 4 items. 4 item slots. You can only carry 11 pounds. As you can see here, it tells you exactly how much you're carrying, and you start out in apparel mode. Well, you can go to crafting. Here's your crafting grid. All you do is you take this by left clicking it, drop it into your crafting grid, and this isn't like Minecraft. You can't just grab it and bring it over here, or grab it and bring it back into the supply area. You'll have to take it and hit the craft button and let it craft for you. So you can now take it and click it, and it'll pop back into your inventory. It does it automatically. All you gotta do is click it. That is with your left click button. And I'm sorry, earlier when I told you to put it into your crafting menu, I said left click, but it's actually right click. I apologize for that. I don't want you guys to get mad at me for giving you the wrong information there. So that's how you do it. Then you right click there, hit equip, and you can plant. And as you can see, I'm left clicking right now, and that rotates exactly which way it plants. So you can have them, all the plants going the same direction, or you can rotate them and have them going opposite directions. Now from that 1, I was able to create 2. From these 2, I'll be able to create 4, and then 6, and then 8, and you can double it every time as long as it's fresh. Now from the moldy ones that you find in the world, you can only harvest 1 seed. But from these, you can harvest 2. Now, some of the berries that are safe are the red berries. These pink ones and the blue ones and the purple ones, they give you effects. And sometimes the effects are not very good. Add to that, they also make you have radiation poisoning. Now, as you can see, I see 2 zombies from here. 1 is directly in front of us. You can see it right there. I got my little dot on it. Let me show you the dot. You can see it right there. Alright, so I'm going to put it right on that zombie and walk towards him. Now you can see him coming towards me. And I'm going to have to punch him. That's with my left trigger to get that done. Now I have changed some of the controls to make it easier on me. For instance, my talk control is the V button, and I changed that with the Alt button. I just alternated the 2. So now instead of pressing V to take a gun off of safety, I have to press the Alt button to take a gun off of safety. But that's not a big issue. I'd rather have push to talk as V than sit there and try to fumble around and find my push to talk button. Alright, and next thing I did was item grab is my mouse wheel. When I click in my mouse wheel, it'll allow me to pick up items. And as I'm unarmed, it's harder to kill zombies unarmed than it is to actually have a weapon. And I see one right there on deck that I'm fixing to go get. By the way, hitting a zombie in the head is a lot more effective than hitting them in the body, because if you hit them in the head, it's only a few shots. If you hit them in the body, it takes forever to kill them. So let's get this axe and equip it. By the way, I did that by hitting the numbers 1 through 4, and I'll show you. 1 is a flashlight, 2, chocolate bar, 3, juice, and then 4 is the weapon I just picked up, as is in your inventory. You can see 1, 2, 3, and 4. And right here are your skills. I haven't shown you that yet. I've gotten 12 experience points, and I can apply them here. Once I get 15 points, I'll be able to put my outdoor skills up. Once I get to 20, I'll be able to put my warrior skill up. But we have to kill us some zombies first. So let's continue on and start killing some zombies. As you can see, a much further range, a much better way to kill zombies. A lot easier. Oh, hello there, zombie. Thought you could sneak up on me. Not a happening thing. And I'm pretty well experienced in the game, and it takes you a minute to get used to the hitbox on these guys. Surviving's not that hard once you actually get a weapon. But up until the point that you get a weapon, it's a pain in the butt. Now, I normally drop the torch because, and it's called a torch, but it's actually a small hand lamp. To get the regular hand lamp, all you need to do is grab 4 of those over there that I just passed up. And I'll show them to you right here. Scrap metal and a set of batteries. And you can craft you up a regular hand lamp. And what you can do with that is use it as a tack light once you get yourself a weapon. Tack lights are, but I'm getting ahead of myself. To turn it into a tack light, you'll need duct tape. You'll need 2 rolls and the light. So as you can see, I've got 2 pieces of scrap metal here. We'll remember exactly where they are, so that way we can come back at a future time and get them. Ooh, hello there, zombie. And I see something on the ground that's going to be very useful. This is a PEI map, and we're going to pick it up. It's going to be in slot 1 because we dropped our little flashlight, and you can see the X. I'm on Corton Island over there in the right hand corner of the map. You can see it. There I am. And technically the whole thing's an island. It's a big island, but there are 4 small little islands. I'm on the one furthest up north. And you can see the Belfast airport. So we're going to put our weapon back on, and usually the reason I started us out here and the reason I picked this island is because usually on this tanker, this wrecked tanker, is a backpack. So to get us a backpack early, and it varies. Sometimes it's just a regular knapsack, sometimes it's a school pack, sometimes it's other things, but so it varies. Okay, but to show you, oh look, that's 3, so it must be destined for us to get a tack light this go round. Poncho. Oh, night vision goggles. Oh nope, binoculars. I thought it was NVGs, but it wasn't. Oh, and we don't have a backpack this time, but a handsaw. That's this is a tool, but it can be used as a weapon. Now, what the tool does is once you get wood, you can use it to turn it into sticks. So it helps you to craft sticks, but doesn't look like we've got a backpack this go round. Gas can. Wooden board. Okay, so we pretty much exhausted this. Time to go to the airport. We're going to go to Belfast Airport, and here's the thing. If I die, I end up right back over there. So we should be good, and I want to make sure I have my weapon out before I start charging towards any zombies or walking around, because let's face it, if you walk around unarmed, you're just asking to get yourself mauled. Even though you still have your fists, it's a lot harder to kill a zombie with your fists than it is with a weapon. So always carry your weapon out where you can see it. Technically, the axe is a tool as well. This guy just didn't want to go down. I guess I missed his head twice, huh? But what it's used for is chopping things like this, the tree down. And I could continue doing that, but I'm not going to because of the fact that we've got to get over here because, as you can see, my hunger and my thirst are going up. Now, that's another thing. Unlike other games where you have to get your stats down in order to survive, this one you have to get your stats. I'm sorry. The stats go up, and the further up they go, the more danger you're in. Whereas on other games, so I said that backwards. In other games, when they go down and they reach 0 is when you die. Okay, so in this one, it goes up, and if it ever reaches 100, your thirst or your food, it starts to kill you. Also, should radiation get to 100, it starts to kill you as well, starts sapping your health. You only have a short time to heal yourself before you die completely. Now, these things won't kill you instantly, as I said. It'll kill you over time, but the time period you've got is a matter of maybe a minute. It's literally measured in seconds. So here comes a zombie. I want to make sure we have our cursor towards its head. As you can see, the hitbox is small. And if they get too much closer than I'm letting them get, then they'll start mauling me. And I don't want that. And neither do you guys, because I'm sure you don't want to see me die in this episode. Let's see, what are you? Ooh, a Desert Falcon. Now this is a relatively new gun to the game. Let me equip this and get down some of our food and water needs. Get them taken care of. And we'll find others. But this will help us survive as well. Now I have that desert. It's technically a Desert Eagle. So it's like a .45 caliber pistol. And he just renamed it for purposes of this game, you know. Ow! Punk. I wasn't paying attention there. I should have, but I wasn't. That was my fault. That wasn't the zombie's fault. Because he wouldn't have hit me had I just paid attention. So now here we go. And I know the rest of you are all saying, well, what was that? Me being an idiot. That's what that was. And hey, we'll use that here in a second going out, and I'll show you exactly what it does. But first, oh, no, we don't want to equip that. Stop it. Drop it. Okay, we'll use these. These are vitamins. We'll equip them. And we'll take that car jack back. Ooh. Ooh. So in order to keep this, what I'm going to do is go ahead and equip it to the Desert Eagle. Or Desert Falcon, as he has it called here. And I'll show you how to do that. Okay, so you pull out the gun and you press the T button, and as you can see, it gives you the option for sights or 6-powered zoom. Now if you look down it, you can see you got a big zoom and a big giant high-powered scope on this gun. Okay, so that is a secret way to keep this thing, just in case you don't have enough space. That goes for any attachment. If you have multiple guns and you want to keep the attachments, just put them on your guns temporarily until you can figure out where you actually want them, what guns you actually want them on. And it'll save you some inventory space. So now I can lift that car jack back up, and I can change it all around, as you can see. Not a hard thing to do, not hard to get in here and play this game. Ooh, hello zombie. I can't believe you've seen me from that far. Oh, a second one that I just barely missed. And a third one. Doggone it. I'm not used to this one. This weapon's kind of awkward. It's alright. Once I get back and get my katana, get back to where I'm going, get my katana, it's going to be a massacre. But we've got some points built up now. 77, that's not bad. Now, what we're going to do here is we're going to build up a little bit of our points there. And I like survival. I like surviving. What it does is slower starvation and dehydration. See? Now, this will give you greater stamina and agility. We'll upgrade that next. Sneaky, less aggro, and noise. We are going to definitely need that. So, let's say their range where they could see you. They won't normally see you from that range as long as you got your sneaky up. And we'll get into that once I build up the character. Now, the medical tent is fixing to come in real handy. And I'll show you why. Oh, hello there, Mr. Zombie. You were waiting on me. Now, we're going to drop the car jack. But it's over here, and it's closer to the car that I'm going to flip for you guys. This should bring up my health by 10 points. And it did. I knew I heard another zombie. I'm finally getting the hit range of this weapon down, so... That's another thing. Different weapons have different hit ranges, so be wary of that. Especially if it's melee weapons. Because the melee weapons only have a limited range anyway. So you're not going to be... Oh, and those are a good thing to have. If you have something that's moldy and you combine it with the purification tablets, it becomes pure again and it'll allow you to use it. So your vegetables and primarily liquids is what it works with. But I've seen a few vegetables that it does work with too. So, yeah. Alright, 4. Now, here's the vehicle I was talking about flipping. Now, what we'll do here... Ooh, hello. We have some ghillie armor here. Ghillie hood. Ghillie top. Ghillie bottom. For those of you that don't know what a ghillie is, it is a sniper suit. They hide in the brush and the... Hang on. Are you kidding me? I can't flip this car? Okay. Well, then we'll try it on another car. But until we do... 4. Because there's usually some zombies right outside this gate. And I didn't go over there, but we will go over there. I just want to make sure I get my hydration and stuff down. Now, this is my car that I normally use. And you'll see it's got a pretty full tank of gas once I get in it. And I find it to be the best car for the money. And that's what it does. If the car flips over for any reason... Ooh, that one had a 60% gas thing on it. That's cool. This one should be upwards near 80, 90, 85. And it's because I just filled it up. Now this will allow you to get around the map a lot faster. I like this car because it is lightning fast. It's actually a little sports car, and it uses a lot less fuel. The bigger vehicles, just like in real life, use a lot more fuel. Alright, so we're in a town now. I'm going to stop the car. And I'm gonna get out. Oh, shoot. I shouldn't have got out with zombies attacking. Damn car got in the way. That was my fault. I should have paid closer attention to my surroundings. Now I'm down to 10 health, so I really need to get in this town and find me some stuff. Alright. Moldy bottled water. Apple juice box. Drop that car jack, because quite frankly we don't need it anymore. I just wanted to show you what it did. So, equip. By the way, you can press the buttons with them too and equip them by hand by pressing the buttons. One, two, three, or four, and it still works. It just and this is a different hat. So if you see, that's a sailor's hat. So there are multiple different options there, just in case you don't want to have the armor I have or the suit that I have, or you want to do something different. But remember, you only have 4 slots, so choose your weapons wisely until you get you a backpack. Now, once you get yourself a backpack, it'll increase your the number depending on the backpack. The smallest backpack will give you 4 additional slots. The next backpack will give you 12, and the next backpack up from that will give you 20, and the biggest backpack will give you 25. So we're going to just chill here for just a second while I get this thing out and check around. See where some of the zombies are. I see one right over there. And he saw me. Okay, cool. So, ooh, lever action. I don't want to use that right now. Although I probably should, because they're there from a distance. Doesn't look like I'm going to find any health stuff in the town, which I should have known that because I don't have a pharmacy in this town. So let's go on to the next town. Now, if you just follow the roads, it's easy to follow the roads. They won't get you lost. I know the map pretty well, so I don't need the map that I picked up, but I can show you as I make my next stop. Where we're heading to right now is the farm. Oh, one of the farms, actually. It's not the primary one, because there's a second one where I have stuff built up, ready and waiting on us. So, oh crap. you can see this is the first farm. Oh, crap. And that's not good, because the more they attack the vehicle, the worse the damage gets on the vehicle. And eventually it'll start smoking and could possibly blow up. So we're going to go over here, park right next to my van. I'm going to stop and get out, and I'm going to go harvest some of this food right here. Butthead. Alright, now I'm going to eat that and watch my hunger. It's going to go down a lot because that's fresh. And the best thing about that is no radiation. Now I'm going to show you this real quick. Two seeds. Whereas before, you could only get one from each of those things. So 3, what we're going to do is we're going to replant these. And we're going to do the same with the corn. Let's do this again. I forgot crafting. Now this is what we want to equip, not the corn itself. Alright, so, and just let me show you what this does. It offsets it. Different ways you can set it to harvest it, you know, so that's what the clicking of the button does. Now if I harvest this, that's a potato, I can finish getting my health up, or health down I should say, my food. Now by harvesting this one, I'll be able to get seeds from it too. 2 seeds, there you go. Craft. And we're going to plant those seeds. So as you can see, I have a base built up here. Pretty easy. And I have the majority of my stuff here. Look at that. Right here, tack laser, sorry. I have 5 scrap metal, and this is what I really want right there. I'm going to put that there. I'm going to put my katana in there. And the next thing I want, I don't remember which box it's in. I think it's this one. Nope. This one. There it is. Alright, so apparel. I'll take that and equip it to my guy. Now, as you can see, that's 3. I mean, that's 4, 8, 12, 16. Okay, so it's 16 slots. So what I'm going to do here is I'm not going to get me another katana. I kept 2 just in case around, you know, so And you can see I've got plenty of tactical gear. And on this thing, look, watch this lever action here. This thing is bad, buddy. Uh-oh. Apparently it's not as bad as I thought it was. So let's grab this and put it on there. And we're going to press T. Tactical laser. Now what that does is, you can't see it right this second, but there it is. You can see it now. See the little dot? And as you aim down, you can see the dot just barely, but you can see it. Alright, so I've got to do something about this health. So we're going to continue on to the next town. So that we can raise this health back up to something close to normal. And I'm going to show you most of the primary locations. The main location I want to show you today, before we close out the video, will be O'Leary Military Base. Now, I like this one. Yeah, I heard you. And you can see I swing much faster with that one. Now, this place I love because here I don't need to do too terribly much to get healed up. I'll show you why. There. 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 And there. Now I have 8 cloth. I stick those in there, and for every 2 it'll give you 1 rag. So I've got 4 rags. If I equip those, that should raise me up to 15, 20, 25, 30, and we are back up to 30 health, just like that. And look, all the colors are returning. We're bright, pretty, and everything all over again. Alright, so let's do that one more time just to show you. I think the suits give you a little bit more. Yep, they give you 2. So there we got rags again. And just equip it. I'm up to 35. And just like that, this game has turned around. How easy things are whenever you know exactly what to do, exactly how to craft things. So it helps once you learn the game, keeping all this stuff in mind, because if you don't keep this stuff in mind, man, it will eat you alive. That is the worst thing about this game. If you don't, right there is, if I wouldn't have had all this stuff stashed, this would have been your lifesaver. Now, allow me to show you that one. Alright, what I'll do is I'll go to equip, and this is how you normally equip it. Now, I'm not going to lose anything except the backpack. It'll fall down to the ground immediately once you de-equip it. And as you can see, the smallest one is 8 slots. So this is the second largest one in the game, called Coyote Pack. And you equip it, and it gives you a whole bunch of slots. I like this pack. It's middle of the road. you can get you a whole bunch of stuff to carry around and help you out in the game. So we're going to stick with it for a little while, and we're going to fight some zombies. So just kick back, relax, and watch me work. Oh, first we're going to build up some rags. I think the khakis give you 2 as well. I'm not 100% sure on that. Nope, just 1. Okay, craft. We're going to craft this up. Another rag. And equip it. 35. 40. So we're doing good here. Now there's a clothing shop. Find clothes in here too. But all I found in here this time, it was a cloth. But that helped because we're back up to 45 now. Just like that. And if you're not careful, this crafting grid can be a little wonky. So just keep that in mind. And hold on one second. We're going to check where the video is, so that way I'm not going over. Alright, we are back, and we're pushing pretty close to an hour. Whoa, excuse me, sir, I'm trying to make a video. And I almost lost full health there. And every time you start and stop the game, it respawns your items. So, useful tip for you guys that want to do stuff like that. If you think it'll give you a helping hand, by all means, go for it. And I realize this is a little slow going, but you do what you gotta do in order to make it through the game. Alright. So in order to get O'Leary Military Base in on this round, I'm going to have to go and pause it. And this episode's going to be an hour long. So we're going to have to pause it, and I'm going to have to come back and show you where I'm at. Alright, be back in just a second. Alright, I wanted to show you this place. This is a pharmacy. In here there was a bunch of goodies, and I'll show you what I picked up. I picked up the antibiotics, which I'll equip now and show you what it does. Now my rads go down, and my health goes up with antibiotics. That's what it does. And as you can see, I'm back up to 65%. Now vitamins, when I equip them, they just get rid of the rads. Bandage will help bring my health up further. Should be 10 points. So we're back up to 75%. And I go through here, and you can see I've got a few other things in there. That is a vaccine. Now that'll bring you down a whole lot on your rads. So first things first, we're going to equip the sword, because I know for a fact that there are zombies right here. So I'm going to get that vaccine and bandage, and we're going to drink us some moldy stuff, because, and that was the point in picking up the vaccine, because look at what it did with our rads there. Yep. Canned vegetables, that'll help us with our food. Any canned foods are okay, because they'll any packaged foods are okay as well, because they'll help you out a lot. Now, as you can see, I'm up pretty well with my radiation right there. But one shot from this bad boy, and that'll bring you down a whole lot. Watch my rads go back down. $29. That's not bad. Now with that, I could drop this and I can pick that up. I'm at 85%. Now I equip this. I'm back at 95%. And I've got my sword. And hello zombies, come on back. And now as you can see, I'm ready to go again. No problems. We are good to go, buddy. I just wanted to get y'all on, get this on camera so that all of you could see. I am pretty good at the game. I didn't cheat. I didn't, you know. So pharmacy, if you guys hit one of those, hit it hard because they have some good stuff in there. All right. So, oh, civilian bullets. You use this to refill your Desert Eagle, or I'm sorry, Desert Falcon, as they call it on the game. And it'll power it, its clip. So once you empty its clip, you hit that T button and it'll drop the clip into your inventory and will allow you to, well, you'll have to click the ammo thing and then it'll drop the clip into the inventory, and I'll show you when we get there. I'll use it a little bit just so I can show you. I'll also show you what the pick does at a later time. And we'll be right back. I'm going to explore this thing, and I'll show you what I get once I get back. Alright, we're back, and I thought I'd show you right now. Now, I'm still on this barge. I didn't go very far. But I ran into this. This is a Swift magazine. This is what that Desert Falcon uses. As you can see, chambered in Swift ammunition. So, Swift magazine, it has 5 bullets in the clip. What you do is, that's not as many as it'll hold. It'll hold 7. So, you take this, civilian bullets, and you take the clip, and you stick it in there, and it'll give you 7. And you hit craft, and it'll give you a full magazine. So, you don't want to do that right now. If you have any clips that have any bullets in them whatsoever, you want to hold on to that and hold on to your civilian shells until you really need them, until they go down to 0. That way you can get the most out of your ammunition and you're not wasting any. Alright, so I'm going to explore up top of the barge, and I will see you guys again here in a second. Alright, so we're back again, and this is the first time I've ran into one of these, but it works the exact same way as the axe I had. You use it to cut things down, but you can also use it as a weapon, and if I equip it, let's see. I know there's a zombie. Nope, no zombie up here. I thought for sure that there was a zombie up there. Oh, and the scope there. 6x zoom. A Yuri magazine. And we'll pick these up because we have our lever action. And this is the ammo for the lever action. Our shotgun shells are called buckshot. It's pretty loud. I imagine that attracts plenty of zombies, so I better not do that a whole lot. But I wanted to get that on camera because that's pretty cool. I've never had one of these before, so this is my first time. I will put it in storage so that way I can save it, just in case I die and I'm unable to get it back. Okay, so I'll see you when we get to, when I get out of this town. And I'll show you the trip to O'Leary military base. So we'll be back in a second. Alright, we're back, and I'm on my way to O'Leary military base right now. Oop. If I can prevent hitting the fire hydrant. Oh no, my car's starting to catch fire. That's not a good thing. Alright, so let's get away from all these zombies. And hopefully I can get this car back back to my primary base before, oh my gosh, that happens. It looks like we're walking the rest of the way. When it starts getting that bad, it's best to just abandon it. And I'll come back with the blowtorch and I will fix that thing. And yes, you heard right, a blowtorch, because that will fix the cars. If you find one of those, use them to repair your vehicles. And it'll work on any vehicle. So what I'm going to do is, this road leads directly to the military base, and I'll pop back in once we get close. So, see you there. Alright, so I just got attacked by 4 zombies in a row. Here they are. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I wanted to show you, this is not the military base, but this is the town just before it. And I hear the zombie, I just don't see him. Where is he? Because I can't lose, okay, there he is. Can't lose any more health. Alright, so let's update some of our skills. Ooh, 132. Man, we're going to be doing some pretty good stuff here. Alright, so warrior, what that's going to do is allow us to take less damage from these guys. Heck, I might as well, well, I can't right now, but I can increase my crafting and my endurance. So now we've got a pretty good bit of skills going on. Alright, these towers are pretty good for hiding goodies. So we'll go up there, catch us some goodies. Ooh, desert helmet. I like that. Ooh, an RDP. Nope, Proninity. Okay. Desert helmet. Okay, so I want to try to get me some body armor too, because this losing health like this is not a cool thing. Okay, so we know where that's at if we want to upgrade to a helmet and to a few other things. Oh, crud. Zombies, I heard you, zombies. I know there's more than one. I swear I heard more than one. Okay, I did. Perfect. Alright, in through the window here. Bottled water. Perfect. By the way, if I could find me a can, I could turn that into a canteen. And it'll work out perfect. What is this? Potato chips. Yeah, take those because my hunger is starting to get up there a little bit. So take our potato chips. Equip. Get that down. Now let's see. Large bottled water. Bottled water. I don't know which one I need, but canned cola will work just as well. Ooh, a cow trap. Almost stepped on it. Now see what my warrior skill did? I just bashed that dude in the head one time. The higher you get your skills, the more effective you are at killing things. The more effective you are at killing things, easier the game becomes. Woo-hoo-hoo! He got right in my face. You seen that? Ultimate kill cam. Ultimate kill cam. Alright, so I'm going to go through this town and wipe out some zombies, and if I come across anything interesting, I will show you guys again. Alright, so I thought I'd show you something interesting. I found a vehicle, I put a little fuel in it, but I thought about it after I did it, and maybe I should show you how to put fuel in it. So you have your gas can, and as you can see it says full. You just walk right up to your vehicle, and left click, and you go up to the big gas storage device, big tank, and that'll fill up your gas can again. So you keep doing that. You put that on one of your hot bars, on one of your menus, 1, 2, 3, 4, and all that mess, and it'll fill it up every time. See, full. Now, it takes a little while for these big vehicles to fill them up. And as long as you're clicking on the vehicle, it'll keep filling it up. You don't have to guess where the gas tank is or anything like that. Alright, so it's full. We can't put any more fuel in it. So, I'm going to get back on the road again, and I'll see you guys in a second. Alright, so I had made a mistake, and I had made a wrong turn, but now I'm going to show you where the base is for real. And it's right over this hill here. What happened was I drove right past it and never even realized it. That's what I get for using a fast car. Shame on me. Look at that. I abandoned the car right next to the base. There's the military base right here. I mean, we were literally inches from it. So there are all kinds of goodies around O'Leary Military Base. If you want to make this your base of operations, you'll have to contend with the zombies, but no big deal. You could stay here almost indefinitely. You put you down a little cot or something like that, which reminds me, I wanted to show you. I picked one up. I picked up a cot, and I found a canteen, so I won't have to worry about drinking this water. This water is now good to go for me. It's open game. Alright, so let's take us out some zombies. Ooh, raw explosives. And this is adrenaline. Matter of fact, let's take that and give that a little use there to refill my health. Yeah, buddy. Okay, military bullets, we don't need those. Purification tablets, we'll take some of those just in case we get something moldy. Another adrenaline. Well, my guy's going to be an adrenaline junkie by the time this is over with, huh? Alright. 4. And we are going to smack that guy in the head a couple of times. The more heavily armored they are, like that, the harder they are to kill. Same goes with you. If you get yourself some heavy armor on and stuff like that, you're going to be harder to kill. So, this is what barbed wire looks like, and this is what it looks like after you set it as a trap. So, be careful. I set that up as a trap, testing things out. Be careful what you do, though, because if you set it in the wrong place and you forget about it, you'd better be prepared to pay the consequences, because you're going to lose a lot of health. Now what you could do is you could get a zombie coming towards you. You can walk around this and you can lure them into that trap by walking behind it like this, and they'll just run right over it and it'll kill them. They're not smart enough to avoid it. Let's see what other kind of goodies we got here. Another tack laser. Sure, why not? Let's see. I got one on my lever action. Let's hit that. Oh, wrong one. Let us put the tack laser on. Oh, it won't let us put it on here. Okay, so what you do is here, you see your Swift magazines. It shows you which ones, or do what, and all that good mess. Okay, so I'm going to take this off. You better make sure don't drop it, because sometimes it'll drop it. Okay? And I will pull out the lever action. And I will press T. And I'll put my scope on there. Whoa! There, Skippy. And you can see my red dot with it. And as that's buckshot, it won't work. So, matter of fact, I'm going to show you how to use that gun right now. This is one jacked up gun. Alright, so we can't equip that, so I might as well find a spot and drop it. Which right here is just as good a spot as any. And if I come across a gun that I can use it on, I'll equip it on one of those guns. I know where it's at. We're not going to get lost or anything there. So let me switch back to my katana, because I'm pretty darn good with the katana. Like this gun right here. Maple Strike is a bad, bad mamma jamma. The problem is getting ammo for it. It takes military rounds, so not always the easiest thing to come by. You have to quite literally go to O'Leary military base in order to get the rounds for it. So, tactical laser. And just to show you, NATO ammunition. So you have to find NATO rounds. And you can see my tack laser. So what I'll do now is I'll hit 3. And I'll press T. And I'll take my scope off. Make sure I didn't drop it. And looks like the zombie dropped a red dot scope, red dot sight. So what we're going to do here is we're going to equip this onto this one, because it's good for it. Alright. Now, as you can see, it dropped the rail that was on there, dual component rail. Alright. because I don't have any room in here for this. Now, my next thing is to press 3 again. We're going to pick up that red dot sight, and we're going to press T, red dot. Now combine that with the laser, which I'm not sure if they are compatible or not, but oh yeah, they are. And the laser literally comes out on things, you know, so you can see your red dot all over the place. Alright, so I'm going to finish exploring the place and take out the zombies, and we're going to call the episode right here. Don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.